Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I'm back and I have a tutorial. What's going on? I have a tutorial. I'm doing this green look that I posted on Instagram yesterday, and I got so many messages saying that I should do this one as a tutorial, and I really like creating this look. I like using color. Color is very fun for me, and I kind of want to start a series where I'm using color in like a couple videos back to back. So this is going to be the first one. I was very inspired by this color, to be completely honest. I have this color in a Z palette, and one of my coworkers actually gave it to me, and it's from Kat Von D. I can't remember the color, but I'm gonna leave it down in the description bar. And from that color, it kind of just went on into this entire green look, pretty much. I used so many different palettes in this video. I'm so sorry. I used literally my Z palette. I used the Matte Metal palette from Kat Von D. I used the Urban Decay Electric palette for some bright green. I used the Alice in Wonderland the Looking Glass palette for this green over here, and then I use the Alchemist palette from Kat Von D to get my inner corner. So I am so sorry. I used every single palette I could think of pretty much that had greens. You don't need all these palettes. I feel like if you have a really pretty light green, a dark green, and a transition shade, you can definitely get this look. So yeah, if you guys want to see how to get this, then we're just gonna go ahead and get started into this tutorial. Like I said, don't mind the way I look right now. I'm still trying to figure out like the best lighting and stuff like that because I have all my lights on, but it's light outside, so I don't know if it looks better with the lights or with those blinds closed, blinds open, but whatever. So I'm going to start like I always do with some primer on my eyes, and I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm just going to put that all over. I need to clean up my eyebrows because they're looking crazy. And then I'm going to set that with the Bone color from the Kat Von D palette. I'm just gonna set the whole thing so that it makes it super easy to blend into everything. And I'm using this big Real Techniques brush. It's the Dome Shadow Brush, and it's just big and fluffy, so I like using that to set my eyeshadow. What the hell? I'm so excited to be filming all day today. Like, so excited. Okay, and then right after I do that, I'm gonna go into my brows. And I'm gonna use the NYX brow pencil in Espresso. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna film a Q&A. So I have my Instagram post up with all my friends asking stupid questions. And I specifically told them, do not ask me stupid questions because I'm not gonna answer them. Do you guys prefer seeing backgrounds like this, that it's like a natural background, or do you guys prefer seeing like the glittery like backdrops and stuff? I personally like when it's like you can see the space. I feel like it's more personable. So that's what I wanted to do. Obviously not here and not now, but like eventually in a couple months I want to have a space to turn into my beauty room. So I kind of like the way, like for example, Kathleen Lights, Rosita, Applebum, like how they still have, it's like their room setup, and I really like the way that that looks. Like I think it's more cute and it's more appealing to the eye than like a glitter backdrop. I don't know, you guys let me know your thoughts, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like I feel like it's cute and fun to have like the little props in the background and pictures up and frames and flowers. Like I feel like that's so much more fun to look at than a piece of paper. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, just I feel like it's more fun to look at. My phone is blowing up right now. Jesus. Don't ever get a group chat. Just don't do it. Where's my water? I need my water. Alright. So now I'm going to go in with, where is it? The Anastasia concealer. It's my favorite concealer to clean underneath the eyes. I have it in a sample jar because, you know, ain't nobody got time to be buying products. So I'm going to dip in, and it literally, the tiniest bit goes such a long way. So I'm gonna dip in, and I'm just going to line underneath my brows. See, there I am. I'm scratching my nose, but it looks like I'm picking it, and I swear I'm not. I swear. Then I'm going to use this Kat Von D brush. It came with a Shade and Light. It's like a little Shade and Light brush, the eye brush. And I'm just going to blend that. I'm so excited like for this colorful series that I'm doing, because I feel like no one ever does colors like that. Like everything is so neutral and like gold, and I don't know. I just feel like it'll be fun to do like a series of me doing like every single damn color of the rainbow, or colors that you guys want to see. Like if you guys want to see like blue next, let me know. If you want to see purple next, let me know. If you want to see pink, let me know. Okay, so now with that same eyeshadow, the bone eyeshadow from Kat Von D, I'm just gonna set right underneath my brow just so that concealer doesn't move. Now for the fun parts. I'm using so many different palettes. I'm so sorry because there's a lot of different palettes and different eyeshadows that I'm using. So if you don't have all these eyeshadows, I apologize now, or you can use whatever you have. So first I'm going into this palette that I have here. It's a little Z palette that I have. And I have this eyeshadow from MAC that's my favorite transition shade. Again, I can't remember the damn name of it. Like every time I go to film, I don't remember what the name of it is. I have to look it up, but I'll look it up. And I'm going in with the Sephora Pro Crease. You guys already know this is my favorite blending brush, and I'm just going in with my transition. Since I'm using so much color and a lot of different greens, I like to use like neutral transitions just to make it kind of wearable. Kind of. I should probably zoom in. Hello, dark circles. So I'm just blending that in. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Okay, so now that I have that soft transition in, then I'm gonna go in with, what is this one called? Uninterrupted by MAC. It's like this doo-doo brown color. This is one of my favorite colors ever. And I'm going in with this Wet n Wild like little crease brush. It's a little bit more dense than the last one. I'm just gonna go right into that same area, but a little bit lower. I don't think you guys know how happy I am to be filming on a camera again. Like, look at how much better it looks. It looks so much better. Like, I feel legit now. And I'm gonna go back into my Pro Crease 10 just to blend everything out. Okay. Then this is where the fun starts happening. So I'm gonna go into the, where is it? The Alice in Wonderland, the Through the Looking Glass palette. It looks like this, and there's like a really fun green. This one right here, it's called Hatter. It's from the Mad Hatter row, and it's just like a really, really intense green. So I'm going to go into my crease with the Sigma Tapered Blending, the E40, and I'm gonna put that on the outer part of my crease. And just start bringing it in just to bring a little bit of green into the transition area. I have 91 messages from my group chat right now, and they don't stop. They don't stop. Like, I'm gonna have 200 by the time this video is done. So I'm gonna put it just like that, just right into the crease. Okay, so just like that. So you see a little bit of green in the transition. I'm going to take my Pro Crease 10 and I'm just gonna blend everything together. And I'm gonna go back in with the Wet n Wild brush and just blend the green out. Like that. Now with an even smaller brush, I'm gonna go into the Metal Matte palette from Kat Von D. Like I said, there's a lot of palettes being used because I needed like every green I could find. So I'm gonna go into this color right here. It's called Moss. So it's this really dark green. And I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M507. It's just a really small tapered little brush. And I'm gonna focus that color mainly on the outer portion of my eye to start like kind of smoking the green out. Like that. And then I'm going to take the same brush that I used for the other green. I'm going to use that to blend this green out. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like so far. Then for another green, I'm going to go into my Z palette, and I have this green right here. And it's a Kat Von D green. Ugh, I don't remember what the name of this one is either. I suck, I'm sorry. And I'm going to take this tiny little detailer brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna dip in, and that's gonna go on like the center part of my lid. It's really pigmented, super, super pretty. And it's like a chartreuse green. Put it right in there. If you have bigger eyelids, this would probably be so amazing, but since I'm hooded, like since I have hooded lids, it's a little bit harder to see the colors. But these bright colors definitely do show when your eyes are open. And I'm gonna use that little brush that I use for the dark green just to blend the edges out. And then for the inner part, or like the smaller part of my crease, or for my lid, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay. This is one of my favorite palettes ever, ever, ever. I'm gonna use this green right here, which is called Thrash. I'm just gonna take that and use the same brush and put that right in the inner part. It's really, really similar to the green that I used from Kat Von D. It's just a little bit brighter. Then for one of my favorite palettes that I just got, the Alchemist palette from Kat Von D. It's this one here. It's all highlighters, but I like them a lot as eyeshadows. Wait till you guys see when I put this color. I'm gonna use this green. It's called Emerald. This one right here. It's like an iridescent green. Wait to see how it looks when I put it on. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna pop that right in the inner corner. Like, look at that. That's what it looks. It's so cool. It's such a cool color. So now I'm going to line my eyes, and I'm just going to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. I'm just gonna line my eyes really quick. This is really hard to get on camera, by the way, so I'm sorry if I get out of the frame. I'm going to tightline with the Marc Jacobs gel liner pencil. This is so hard to do without looking like you're having like your eyes are rolling in the back of your head. This is a Clinique. I don't even know the name of it. It just says Clinique on it, but it's a tiny little brush, so I like it to get into my lashes. for lashes, I'm going to do, well, they just shot out of my freaking thing. I'm gonna use the Sephora lashes in the shade Mink. These are really hard to find, so if you can find them online, I would say get them. They're so comfortable and so easy to wear, and like really, really spiky and fluttery, so I love them. And I'm going to be using my Duo Lash Glue. I use the green one. This is the only one that I use because it comes with a little brush applicator. Normally I use the House of Lashes Lash Glue, but it was out when I went to get it, so I'm gonna just have to order it online. While my lashes are drying, I'm gonna go ahead and do my complexion. So I'm going to, which foundation do I wanna use? I'm gonna use the Taint Idol Ultra Cushion Foundation. I'm in the shade 380 Bisque. It's exactly the same as the Taint Idol Ultra Foundation, but this one is in a cushion form. I really, really like it. Very similar formula. Everything is very, very close. So I really, really like it. And I'm going to prep with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And I love it. It's really good for dry skin. It has like a glow to it. Oh, I'm getting my period pimple. And it smells so good. It smells like coconut, and I don't even like coconut, but it smells really good. So it leaves like a really pretty glow to your skin. This foundation is really good to be put on with the actual cushion that it comes with. So I'm literally just going to dab into it and press it onto my face. I like this foundation a lot. It is just pricey. Like, it's not cheap. I really like the smell of it. It smells, some people might not like the smell of it, but it kind of smells like hairspray from when you were younger. Like, it reminds me of like middle school hairspray. Like Aquanet or like Rave hairspray. Ooh, I haven't used Rave hairspray. I don't use hairspray at all, but I haven't used that hairspray in a really long time. And it has a really pretty finish. I think the finish of this is supposed to be like a semi-matte or a long wear high coverage makeup oil free. I'm not sure what the finish is of it, but you can see it's not like completely matte on me. But I do set it with a powder because I don't like the feeling of liquid on my face. But I feel like if you like this type of foundation, I feel like it's better to just buy the Taint Idol in the pump because you get way more product. I don't feel like you get as much product in this one, but I really, really like the foundation a lot. So this is what it looks like. Then I'm going to use some Shape Tape as per usual. Best concealer I've ever used, ever. And I don't need a lot. Well, I see some people put a lot, but I mean, it's really up to you. But this is literally all I put, and it gives me full coverage. And I'm gonna use this little brush that I have. It's the Hourglass, it's the foundation brush, but I really like it to blend out this concealer because it spreads it. This brush spreads all the product out, so it doesn't drink up any of the product. $118 messages. It keeps going. I'm like, bro, do you guys work? Clearly not. Yesterday when I was at work, I came to my phone and I had over 400 messages. 400. Mind you, these are all full-time. These girls all work full-time. 2 have kids. Like, how? How? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna look a little crazy for a second. Now I'm going to go in with trusty Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I'm gonna use that same brush and I'm just gonna dip in and set. And I'm just gonna pop. Every time I need my freaking tweezer, it's never around me and I don't feel like getting up, so. Again, I'm gonna have to make it work. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like with the lashes on. Now to finish the face. Now I'm gonna go in with my Sephora Collection powder in the shade Golden Fawn and this massive Real Techniques powder brush. I'm just going to set my face so I don't feel wet. And my nose is dripping like crazy and I have no idea why. I'm not sick, or I don't think I'm sick. And next I'm going to bronze slash contour and I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. This is one of my favorite bronzers ever. It's like the perfect undertone. It's not too orange, it's not too red, it's not too brown. It's just perfect. Also, more of my favorite, like another one of my favorite bronzers is the Bobbi Brown. Oh my god, those bronzers, I use them on clients every day. Like that's like my go-to, no matter what shade you are, the darkest of skin tone, the lightest of skin tone. Like it's very hard to bronze or contour someone that's very, very dark in skin tone. Like you can't, there's no powders that are gonna be dark enough. So I normally just highlight them and that makes their natural contour come out. But with those bronzers, you can really get like a nice sculpt out of it. And then to contour my nose, as usual, I'm gonna use my tiny little brush from Morphe called the Morphe E47. And I'm gonna just stamp in my contour. And then I'm gonna use the Morphe E22 to blend it out. I'm going to use this NYX blush that literally is like falling apart, but it's my favorite color. It's called Cinnamon. And it's like a really pretty orange, like tangerine color. And it looks pretty with so many looks. So that's the blush that I feel like using. Like look how pretty that blush is. And I'm using the Morphe E4 to put this on. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use, I'll just use Champagne Pop. I haven't used Champagne Pop in a while. I need you to focus though. There we go. And I'm gonna use the Morphe M310 to highlight. Champagne Pop really was one of the best highlighters ever made. Like it really was, so go Jaclyn Hill. And what I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna add a touch of the Alchemist palette, the same green that I used to highlight my inner corners. I'm gonna take a tiny bit and put that on my highlight. And it gives it like this really pretty green sheen, but it doesn't look like you have green highlighter. It's so nice. Now for my under eyes, I'm going to use every color that I used on the top, I'm gonna use on the bottom. So I'm gonna go in first with this oh, it's Bamboo, MAC Bamboo. That's the shade. I'm gonna go under my eyes with that first. This is why I need my tweezers, my eyelashes lifting. Here we go. Then I'm gonna go in with Uninterrupted, the doo-doo brown color. Then I'm going in with the color from Alice in Wonderland. Then in the Von D. I'm using literally everything. Going in with the color Moss, that super dark green. I'm gonna put that on the outer corners. And then I'm gonna dip into the color from Kat Von D, and I'm gonna put that right on the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna touch up the green. I'm going to do Spice Liner from MAC. I feel like my lips look super pink. And I'm going to use Velvet Teddy from MAC as well. I'm gonna set my face with the Ren Flash Defense Anti-Pollution Mist. That is pretty much how I got this look. Hopefully you guys liked it. I really liked wearing it yesterday. I got so many compliments at work. I didn't think people would because it's green. I didn't think people were gonna be into it, but a lot of people liked it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you guys do wanna see more colors. Let me know down below what color you wanna see next, and that's definitely the one that I'm gonna do. Follow me on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Twitter. I'm gonna leave all my information at the end of the video. Please subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.